I'm Kevin Ylvisaker with Smithers Oasis and Rejuvenate Christmas. I want to show you something that's become quite popular, and that's these porch pots. They're simple to make using some of the product that we have, and again, a great add-on when you want to sell a package deal at Christmas. We start with one of our black buckets, and you can see I've filled it with filler sticks. I think a lot of you aren't familiar with filler sticks. It's about a quarter of the cost of a brick of deluxe foam. And so we want to fill that container up with those to save money, and then soak my container. Then I have taken deluxe foam. I'm using 2 pieces, and you can see I've already trimmed the edges. And I'm just going to drop those in, and the 2 pieces fit in there nice and snug into my container. And then when I get those in, I am going to take some of the tape. This is our waterproof tape. This is new. We've got our split tape, and it's actually 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch right on the same roll, so you don't have to be splitting your own roll up. So I'm going to use the 1/2 inch side. I'm going to just tape this down, just to give a little security for when it travels and in transportation. You can make these for your customers, custom order in advance, and just have them outside and let them pick them from there. So once I get that all taped in, then I'm going to go ahead and take some of our evergreen. Use what evergreen is current and popular in your area, and I like using a mix of that evergreen. So I'm coming in with different pines and all of these beautiful greens. You want them, they're going to last long throughout the season. I pre-cut them. Okay, so I've got them all pre-cut and just very simple. I'm using one of the Smithers Oasis pruners, and you can see how quick and easy that goes. We're just going to fill this. Just do it nice and round like this, and continue adding all of those greens. I do hop back and forth between greenery because I think that it scatters it up nicer and it mixes it all up rather than having layers of one type of evergreen. So I'll do this, come out over here, and continue filling it up. Some of the greens are a little fluffier. You know, they don't take as many insertions. If you find those are good as well. Some of the firs and the cedar's really good. That covers a lot of ground with few insertions. You can see I'm doing quite well here with just the pines. Okay, so we get that all put in there. Then I'm coming in with a little bit more. Now, after we do this, I'll just add some branches to it as far as this porch pot video goes, but in the shop you're really going to want to offer other things such as berries are good. If you use berries, many of us use the permanent berries, but make sure that they're made for outdoors, because there are some of the berries that open up and actually pop open that aren't made for outdoors. So you want to ask your wholesaler just what is going to be one of the best berries that I can put into the porch pots that'll last all season long. Look how pretty this is getting already. And again, I think that we need to be suggesting these to our customers because many of them have seen them, but they really don't know what to ask for, and it really helps visually. They can see how big it is, how much space it'll take on their porch. They might want 1 or 2 of them, and that's really our job to go ahead and show them. Once I get this done, then I'm going to add a little height to it. So I'm coming in with a juniper and popping that in here. Look how pretty that is, and it's giving it some height, and pretty soon I think I'll probably disappear right out of this video. All right, so keep adding that in. A little bit more here. Put that off to the side there. And come in with some couple more that I've got planned here. So that gives us the basic grounds for our porch pot. And then what I'm going to do is, again, I've got a wooden crate here that I thought was quite fun. It depends on where you're from. Some of our warmer climates, they can have this wooden crate outside. Some of our cooler climates, I think we're really going to want to go with a different type of container, whether it be resin or concrete material, but whatever it takes, whatever the customer might have. But because we've got an inexpensive base system here, we can just pop that in, and look at how nice that looks. That just fills that up just beautiful on their porch. Then I'm going to come in. I always come in with branches. In this case, there's birch, and they're probably going out of the frame a bit, but you could have these as tall as you want. Pop in some birch branches here. Give it some nice height, because height and drama always sell really well. And look at how impressive that is. So we get that as our basic containers set up for our porch pot, and that's what you're going to price out. Simple, easy, doesn't take a lot of time, and you can see using filler sticks is really going to keep my costs down. So think about using these as an add-on sale in your shop, and I know you're going to enjoy them. I'm Kevin Ylvisaker with Smithers Oasis.